Hello, welcome to your Friday. Today is January 8, 2021. It's week 51 of your Friday. As we begin year 2, I want to thank you. Last week, I talked about nothing ever being what we expect it to be or what we think it's going to be. I had a lot of people watch and a record number of comments. For that, I want to thank you because that's what keeps me going. If I didn't have people appreciate the little ideas I bring up, I'm not sure I would continue to do them. So thank you for the comments, the New Year's well wishes. I can't possibly tell you what it means to me, but I can say thank you. So thank you. Today, my shout out goes to God. I know it might be a little bit unusual, but there are those who firmly believe in God, those who question the existence of God, and those who deny the existence of God. Whatever your thoughts are regarding God, I will respect and support that. I ask that you respect and support my feelings, but I'm not someone who's going to drag you to prayer or to God. I will tell you this much. If you're questioning or you deny God, and you're having an especially difficult time, if you ask me, I'm going to say, you have absolutely nothing to lose by throwing a prayer up there. Simply say this: God, I don't believe you exist, but I'm having a really tough time. Show me something. Make a believer out of me. My shout out goes to God. I can only tell you what he's done for me, and it's been amazing. So thanks to God, and that's my shout out. Today we're going to talk about giving ourselves permission. When we were kids, we had to ask for permission for everything. Can I ride my bike? Can I cross the street? Can I stay out late? Can I stay at Bobby's overnight? Can I have some ice cream? Can I have a sandwich? Everything we did, except chores. We had to ask permission, right? So I think that kind of sticks with us throughout life. And we think we need to get permission, but we really don't. So I went to daringtolivefully.com and I found an article on giving yourself permission, which had 50 ideas. I'm not going to read all of them, but there's about 15 of them I'd like to share with you. And the first one is, I give myself permission to say no to demands on my time that are simply draining. If you're anything like me, you can't say no. Somebody asks for something or asks for help. I need to find a way to do it. But I also need to realize there are limitations. There are certain things I can't do, and I have to say no. But I think this talks about if you just want to say no, there's nothing wrong with it. That's a big one for me. I give myself permission to remove toxic people from my life. We've talked about this before, haven't we? These people who are just draining us. Get rid of it. Exit the relationship. Give yourself permission to not hang with that person anymore, right? I give myself permission to say yes to what I want. Of course, within reason, not a $200,000 car, but if you want to take a trip, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you want to buy something, give yourself permission, right? I give myself permission to step out of my comfort zone. How many times in life have you been right there? I want to jump out of a plane, but my back surgery limits that. The doctor said that's not a good idea, but that is something that's really not in my comfort zone. I'd love to do it one day. Give yourself permission to do something a little daring, okay? I give myself permission to be who I am. I really admire people who don't have to make excuses about who they are. They live, they are, they be, right? I give myself permission to have fun. Sometimes we think we need to work, and we can't have fun. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Give yourself permission to have as much fun as you possibly can. I give myself permission to ignore naysayers. We all know a naysayer, maybe a few, who always have something negative to say. Again, exit that relationship. I give myself permission to stay focused on what's important to me, right? What is important to you? Sometimes we put these things aside in order to be there for someone else, which is admirable, which I appreciate, I respect and support. But you also need to realize there are things important to you, and you need to focus on those as well. I give myself permission to be imperfect. That one's this guy right here, okay? I know I'm not perfect. I need to realize that I make mistakes. We all do. And it's not just limited to me. Every one of us does. I give myself permission to stop caring what others think of me. Again, another big one for me. I don't know why, but I respect and appreciate what other people think of me. And if I can make improvements, I will. But I also need to be who I am without making excuses. I give myself permission to be a beginner and be comfortable with not knowing when I'm learning something new. How many times you maybe take a class or you're training for something or you're trying to learn something and you get frustrated and you want to quit? Give yourself permission to realize learning is a part of life. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Just be comfortable, okay? I give myself permission to smile a lot and be happy. Life is pretty wonderful. Show it. I give myself permission to act boldly. Not over the top, but to just act boldly. Take a bold step. Make a bold move. You'll feel better. I know you will. I give myself permission to forgive myself for the times I haven't acted in the best way I could have, or for the times I've let opportunities slip by, and for the times I haven't stood up for myself. Oftentimes, we accept what other people say. We accept what we think, which is a lot of times negative. Realize, every one of us has many, many good traits and a few bad ones. Focus on the good ones. Last one, I give myself permission to shine and stand out. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you shine with a big smile and stand out? I try. I know you can. All right, a couple of puns and then I'm going to let you go. I have a few left over, and since they've been relatively popular, I'll give you a couple here. And then next week, no more puns. I'll work on it. I'll find something fun. Yesterday, I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. I can't believe I got fired from the calendar factory. All I did was take a day off. There was a kidnapping at school yesterday. Don't worry, he woke up. I went to buy some camouflage trousers yesterday, but I couldn't find any. When someone's dressed in all camo, bump into them and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there." I love it. Last one. I walked into my sister's room and tripped on a bra. It was a booby trap. All right. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you give yourself permission. I hope you have a fantastic Friday, an amazing weekend, a beautiful week next week. Most importantly, God bless you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.